started.
I'm unmuting you.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna get started. So hello everyone, welcome to our Juice Plus Freedom Revolution event. My name is Tricia and I will be hosting along with Cary. We are here in order to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. You have been invited because someone respects you and obviously wants you to know what it is that we're up to. This will be very relaxed and fun. You won't have to buy anything or sign up for anything. We're just going to share some quick information and some inspiring stories. We hope you enjoy listening and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life needing to hear this message, maybe you. So thanks for coming. To kick things off, I want to ask you a question. Would you agree that being healthy today can be just a little challenging? Yes, I think it's a whole lot challenging. We'd all love to look good and feel good and live a long life. We know it's our job to try and make this happen, but unfortunately, it can be complicated, unpleasant, and even confusing. So that's where we come in. I'd like to introduce you to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. Cary and I, along with thousands of others, are part of a unique community where together we are taking our health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. The goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who want better health, meet them where they're at, and empower positive changes along the way. Let me take you through the following 3 doorways we use to inspire healthy living around the world. Number 1 is our free resources, and they're absolutely amazing. The team at Healthy Living Revolution have created a selection of fantastic resources for families to use. They're totally free. We have a cookbook of clean and easy recipes, short webinars on trending health topics, and even a home fitness series, as well as the Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children with a positive body image and good nutritional habits. You may want to take a look at these resources, so you can find them at www.freedomrevolution.com or get with the person who invited you. So next we have our door number 2, which is our nutritional products. And Cary, could you come on and tell us about that?
Absolutely. So I love this. This is the second way that we are committed to helping others, and it's through nutrition, which is the foundation of good health. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, right? Which are raw fruits, veggies, and berries. They are not just good for you, they're actually absolutely critical. We're supposed to eat a wide variety of 9 to 13 servings every day, but like almost no one does. Think about it. Like, how many days in the past week have you gotten in 9 to 13 servings of raw fruits, veggies, and berries? I mean, even the best eaters need help, and that's why we are so thankful to offer the nutritional support of something that we call Juice Plus. Let's see here. Yeah, so I wanted to give a little bit of information on what Juice Plus is. So Juice Plus is over 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods. It is non-GMO and it's NSF certified to be pure. I love to call it a salad in a capsule, and this is actually what it looks like. This is the vegetable blend of all the, I'm sorry, this is actually the vineyard blend of all the good amazing berries. It's important to understand the process that the plants go through to be encapsulated or to put into the chewable form. First of all, our fruits, veggies, and berries are completely vine ripened, and they remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is better than simply juicing. We use the entire whole food, including the peels, the leaves, and the seeds whenever possible, which provides much more nutrition. Like in an orange, for example, up to 80% of the vitamin C is actually in the peel. And I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely not eating the peel every day. Or ever. It is slowly dried at a low temperature, and it's preserving all the live nutrients and then put into a capsule or a chewable. And here's what I love about Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world with 38 peer-reviewed published studies in medical journals, with several more on its way in the near future. So it's not, I should say, it's not a vitamin, it's actually food. And if you look at the bottle, it has a nutrition label on it, not a vitamin label. So it's the same label that you would see on a bag of frozen broccoli at the grocery store. And actually the government considers this to be food as well. And one of the other amazing things about it is that there's no warning labels, so it's safe for all people of all ages, so pregnant and nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. Along with the Juice Plus fruits, veggies, and berry capsules, we have a few other products that I think are really super exciting. So we've got our Juice Plus Omega Blend, and that is made from 6 plant sources, which makes it both sustainable and safe. They contain the full spectrum of naturally occurring omegas, the 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, and the oils are encapsulated and used in a brand new temperature, low temperature technology, so none of the delicate oils in the capsules get damaged. One of the other things I really, really love is the Chocolate and Vanilla Complete, which is vegan, gluten-free, and it's a whole food protein with lots of good fiber, amino acids, fruits and veggies, and it's in the shake form. So it's great for a quick breakfast, post-workout recovery, or a healthy snack. And we've got the vanilla and the chocolate, and they're both absolutely amazing. I think they're the best ones that I've ever tried. And then, of course, we've got the Juice Plus Complete bars and the Tower Garden. And those are other excellent ways that we help people add more whole food into their diets as well. And you can get more information from whoever invited you to this call. We also have something that I really love. It's our 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10. And that really helps people jumpstart their health in a really fun, supportive community. And you can do the 10-day jumpstart just once, but many people love doing it on a regular basis. I know I like to do it the beginning of every month for the first 10 days. And I just absolutely love just the whole lifestyle concept of it, and the results are incredible too. So you can check out more information on that at the www.shred10.com to learn more. The Shred 10 program is for people who want to jump in and take control of their health and get results fast. You'll probably have people asking you about it, because you'll look and you will feel amazing. So I gave you a little bit of information on the products, and I wanted to just share a little bit about kind of my life. I mean, I grew up super active and athletic, and really what I thought was healthy. And I played sports my whole life, and I thought that I was taking really good care of myself because I exercised all the time. And I was always into the latest fad diets, and I really cared about what I looked like. And I think sometimes we get confused about what we look like on the outside and what our actual health is happening on the inside. Because when I was 35 years old, out of the blue, I hadn't been feeling well for a couple of years. So picture going to doctor after doctor after doctor and not ever getting a proper diagnosis. But then finally, after you're hospitalized and on your 35th birthday, you find out that you're diagnosed with lupus SLE. So for me, it was a good news that I had actually found out a diagnosis, but it was horrible because I was 35 years old. And like I said, I thought that I had grown up super healthy, and I thought I was taking good care of my health. But I look back and I realized again that I was really, I was drinking all the Diet Cokes, and I was worried about getting in more. I was worried more about the calorie content than I was about the nutrition content. Well, Luckily, I had actually heard about Juice Plus from my mom years ago, and I had actually given it to my son as as his prenatal. So that's a whole nother story. And I had the most incredible pregnancy, but I stopped taking it for myself. And fast forward, you know, I ended up getting sick. And what that looked like for me is I was I was bedridden. I had to say no to all the things that I really, really enjoyed doing in my life. And I was an adventurous, outgoing person. I had skin lesions all over my chest, all over my face, in my ears, and in my mouth. And they were very painful. And not only were they painful, but they were also very embarrassing to be out in public. And I felt like everyone was looking at me. And not to mention that I had incredible joint pain and muscle pain all throughout my body, to the point where I was crying myself to sleep, if I could even sleep at all, because I was in so much pain. So when the doctors told me that, you know, good news, we can manage this with medications like steroids and antivirals and things like that, I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to be on medications for the rest of my life. And I decided to say yes to myself first, and then say yes to taking the Juice Plus trio blend, because that's what we had back then, is the fruits, veggies, and berries capsules. And I did 2 shakes a day. So it wasn't an overnight miracle, but it absolutely was a huge jumpstart into my health. And now here I am. I'll be 47 this year, and I feel the best I've ever felt. I have the energy that I can't even imagine that I would ever have. And I'm just so incredibly grateful for what this product has done for me and what it has given me. And Trisha, I know you have a very similar story and incredible story as well. So if you want to share what Juice Plus has done for you.
Oh my gosh, Cary. It's like when I hear your story, I just, it's really incredible. And so for me, I had a lot going on. I was a big hot mess. 5.5 years ago, I was a very sick mom, and I was caring for a very sick child, and we had very little hope. So I was on weekly cancer drugs and daily prednisone. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I had to go run and come back to suppress my immune system, because my autoimmune disease, which is lupus and interstitial cystitis, was out of control. It completely took over my life. I had full body rashes and inflammation. I had mouth sores so bad that I could hardly eat, swollen feet, painful joints. My hair was falling out, and I was so beyond exhausted, you guys. So my son, who was 13 at the time when we found Juice Plus, he has a rare genetic disease called cystic fibrosis. You're born with it. There's no cure. It's life-threatening and life-shortening. So people with CF pick up infections after infections, and they require lots of antibiotics. And over time, they become resistant to those antibiotics, and their lungs deteriorate. It also damages other organs like their liver, their pancreas. It causes diabetes, digestive issues, constipation, and sinus disease, among other things. It's truly a devastating disease. And the key is to keep them as healthy as possible for as long as possible. I'm also, like, that's not enough. I'm married to a firefighter. He's been fighting fires for many years. And I know everybody thinks of the obvious dangers in firefighting, but I'm more concerned about losing my husband to cancer or cardiovascular disease. So when I stumbled onto Juice Plus, it completely made sense to me. It was everything I was trying to do to get more plants in my body, but it was so easy and so much more affordable. And so then the research just totally blew me away. But we started, and you know what? We have never missed a day. Not one day. We never will. Let me see, in March, in this month, oh my God, you guys, this month, it's 4 years that I've been off weekly cancer drugs and daily prednisone. I hardly nap. I am a spaz, as you can see. I hike. I am totally living life. My son is thriving. We've been able to avoid so much of the initial colds and viruses and stuff that would lead to worse things, needing all those antibiotics. So he rarely misses school due to being sick. His immune system is just so much stronger. And like, we joke about being the most regular family. all of our lab work's improved. My husband no longer needs allergy shots. His triglycerides have come down. It's just been truly life-changing to the point that my husband, I don't know how many times he's looked at me and said, it is so nice to have you back, you know? And so Juice Plus, it's not a cure for autoimmune disease or cystic fibrosis, but it has given us help and hope for these battles. And so that is huge. That's the power of nutrition, and we're forever grateful. So now I want to talk to you about the Freedom Revolution, which is our business community. The main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know, though, 80% of the Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. Serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with the Juice Plus as a business opportunity. We are paid really well to do a lot of good. So as you listen to our stories, perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible. So first, let's address two common questions that we get about the Juice Plus company. Number one, how does it work? Well, the business is open to anyone 18 years and older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it's $50 a year to own. That's it, $50 a year. Representatives have an online office and a personal website. I don't like to call it really an at-home business. It's more like a from anywhere business, because we can work on our phones from anywhere. We earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture Juice Plus, they deliver, bill, and collect from customers, and pay us directly monthly. There's no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus we touch is our own. All commission levels are permanent. There's no quotas or minimums, and the freedom to choose our individual pace. There's no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions. The Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries. And as far as the company itself, it was formed nearly 50 years ago. So we didn't just pop up, and we have the same president and founder. His name is Jay Martin, and he's still at the helm today. We are privately held, multi-billion-dollar company, family benefit packages at the top positions, including medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, and prescriptions, along with college assistance, holiday bonus, and monthly expense allowance. That's amazing. This business can produce short-term cash or be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. Before I go on, though, I want to ask Cary, what made you decide to partner with the Juice Plus company?
Oh yeah. Okay. So you know what? This is like incredible. It was like I was so grateful that I said yes to taking the product, and it took me a little while to say yes to doing the business, because at the time I was actually a health educator. That's what my background is. I had done everything from worksite wellness and working for the Bureau of Women and Children's Health. And then I went into designing an award-winning comprehensive health education curriculum, K through 6th grade, and I was sharing that with schools. So as you can see, I was very passionate about nutrition already and getting nutrition into families and into kids. But I thought that I kind of was already, I already had it, because I already had my own business. But what I was doing as a business owner is I was still trading dollars for hours. So if I wasn't out there talking to schools, and if I wasn't out there writing the RFPs to get the grants and things like that for the income coming in, then nobody else was going to be doing that for me. I didn't really understand the power of what residual income can do. Now, the beauty is I had been watching my mom and dad, who had been doing the business already for 23 years, and I had watched them build an incredibly successful business while they were, traveling the world and having fun. And I got a chance to see just this incredible community of Juice Plus people at different events. And I would sit there and think, wow, this is pretty amazing what they have, right? But meanwhile, let me go just pound the pavement and work on, keep working so hard to try to, to get where I thought I wanted to be. And my dad said to me one day, why are you trying to reinvent the wheel when the Juice Plus company really has everything set up all for you? And when he said that to me, I thought, why am I trying to reinvent the wheel? Like Tricia had mentioned, all those things that the company does for us, from the billing, the shipping, everything, all that overhead just gone, and these were all things that I was having to do as an individual business owner. So when I decided to pay the $50, the whopping $50, and become a virtual franchise owner, it truly was a magical gift for me, because not only did it help me to, start to get that residual income, but it also gave me this incredible community of people that I now call friends and connect with, people I would have never gotten a chance to meet, had I not said yes to participating in this business. So for me, it is just like a win-win-win situation, and it only seems to be getting better and better. And I love that we can lock arms with like-minded people and, share the health and the wealth of it all. And that's how I got to meet Tricia, was through this opportunity. And I know you've got a pretty great story too on why you decided to say yes to doing this business.
I do. Am I muted? No. I do. But first, I want to mention something that I'm going to tell you about my business, what attracted me. But one of the things that really attracted me, because I am a mission-driven type person, and I like to help in the community, how mission-driven this company is and how they inspire healthy living and giving as well. So the Juice Plus company is the #1 title sponsor in the St. Jude's Memphis Marathon weekend. And they've built a Target house where families who are undergoing cancer can stay for up to 3 years. That we're involved with the Boys and Girls Clubs and Volunteers of America, serving free meals. It just goes on and on. So that was so impressive to me. But for my business, I never imagined that this business would be as much of a gift as the health was to me, right? When I started, I was told I could sign up for $50 to be a rep. And I thought, well, $50, I know if I like it, I'm going to share it. So I did. And it just grew. And I want to tell you a quick story about my background. So I was an engineer for a large corporate, big company. I was top performer, perfect attendance, perfect appraisals, until my son, the one with cystic fibrosis, was born. And when he was 10 months old, I went into work. Security was at my office, and I was told I was being let go as part of a layoff. The problem was I only saw 2 other people walking out, and they are people who should have been let go a long time ago. So I was totally caught off guard. At this time, I was scared. I needed those benefits. I didn't know what I did wrong. And that afternoon, a gentleman from the company called me, and he said, listen, I don't want to lose my job, but you need to know you were set up. And I thought, why? And he said, because they did not feel you may be the same dedicated employees you'd always been now with your son's diagnosis. And that is the harsh reality of today's world. Nobody is safe. And I can't emphasize enough the importance of a plan B. I never knew about anything like this. And even when I signed up, my focus was to get healthy. But oh my gosh, what a gift this has been. Now I am home, and I get to work around my schedule. I don't have to worry about being fired, because if I get fired, I'm going to fire myself, right? That's the only way that's going to happen. And now I have my aging mother-in-law. I'm able to be there for her. It's truly been such a gift. And then just to be able to help other people who are in the same place I was with their health, it's just an ongoing gift. So in conclusion, we are excited to network with 2 types of people. People who are ready to take the next step in their health, whether it's to check out our free resources, as I'd mentioned, or to make life easier, adding Juice Plus. It only costs a few dollars a day. Kids can get it for free, and it's truly the simplest and most convenient and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into our busy families, into our bodies. Secondly, anyone wanting to earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference. The Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. Hardworking professionals can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig to help pay for the school without having to get a job. Empty nesters can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. This all takes place using a simple system within a positive, fun community we like to call the Juice Plus family. So maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? If you do think of someone, we would love to invite them to our next event. So after we're done, get with the person who invited you, ask them for that link to the Healthy Living Revolution for the free resources. And I just want to leave you with one other thing that's really important to me. So my parents had 4 kids. My dad was a police officer, undercover narcotics in the Bronx. My mom was a school bus driver, and they worked really, really hard their entire life to raise us kids, and we were first. And they also saved for their dream retirement. So they worked hard all those years. They could have done a much better job with their nutritional health. Well, when retirement came, they bought their dream home on the lake. And in that process, while they were moving, my dad was diagnosed with cancer and he passed away. And my mom was left alone in that beautiful home on the lake. And shortly after, my mom got diagnosed with cancer as well, and she passed away. And so this is another reason why Cary and I and this whole group of people are so passionate about helping families with their health, with their time freedom and their financial freedom, because when that retirement comes and it sneaks up on you, we want people to know that there's options. You can have better health to enjoy your retirement. You can have better finances to enjoy that retirement. And so for $50 a year and a product backed by research, please get with the person who invited you, because they really do care about you. So have a great Sunday evening. Have an amazing week ahead. I hope this inspired you, and Cary and I hope to see you again. Thank you.